Welcome back. Today we're going a layer deeper into really understanding how to handle those old limitations that have shown up for you, blocked you, stopped you, and held you back. If you don't believe that you are deserving and worthy of what you are intending to manifest, then you never will be. But the good news is that once you understand how to upgrade your belief system, anything becomes possible. Today, we're diving deeper into actually rewiring your belief system, recoding it. And we start by firstly recognizing what is going on underneath the surface in your unconscious reality. We've already talked a lot around the conscious and the unconscious mind and how it's so important to condition your unconscious to come into greater alignment and cohesion. We talked about the computer software program that gets to be upgraded. And the good news is, in this lesson, you are going to be writing new programs to program your next level of manifestation, your next level of self-belief, so that your system can be in total alignment and you can accelerate your results. Now, what's really important whilst you do this work, whilst you go into these soul-aligned practices, is that you are aware of your energetic and emotional state whilst you're doing this. You know, someone could sit there and write out new beliefs and start to craft a belief system that they would love to have and feel nothing, even if they do it for 2 or 3 hours. That is not the most potent way to do this. Someone could spend, say, 2 or 3 minutes doing this and start to feel what it feels like to truly believe that is more beneficial. So when I give you these journaling soul tasks, it's really important not just to be robotic and writing things out on paper. Stop, breathe, allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to get into the feeling of what it would feel like if you did believe that. Allow yourself to tap into the feeling of the version of you that already has this level of belief system. The feeling and the emotions are so important here. So, how do we do this? What does this look like? You get to recode your belief system from the inside out. Here's your first piece of soul work. You're going to journal and ask yourself, what do I currently believe when it comes to manifesting XYZ? And you can do this firstly around your manifestation on or before the end of the quest. And then you can repeat this as the second layer to this first task. And you can focus in on your longer term manifestation. So when you start doing this, I want you to be really real with this, really raw with this, really just get out on paper what you believe. And maybe you believe some good things about it, but maybe also you notice some things coming up. For example, I believe it's hard to manifest that. Maybe you believe it's impossible. Maybe you believe deep down that it's not for you, or you don't know how to do it. Whatever comes up, allow yourself to write that down. No judgment. You want to purge this. You want to get it out. This is a clearing process because we can't write the new programming system for this piece of software in your unconscious mind if it's stuck with the old software. So you need to see what's going on under the surface. Again, with no judgment and with total curiosity for what's actually happening. And for some of you, you may be surprised what comes up. You may think, wow, do I really believe that? Wow, that old belief is still there. Wow, that story really doesn't serve me. No judgment, curiosity. Then what you're going to do is we start to then rewrite the new program. So your second piece of soul work is to journal. And for every one of those limiting self-beliefs that you wrote out in task number 1, you're going to take each one individually and write out a minimum of 3 empowering self-beliefs in order to start overriding the old program. So this might look something like, if you wrote out in task number 1, you might have said, okay, deep down, I believe that this manifestation before the end of the quest, I think it's really hard. I think it's hard for me to manifest that. Okay. So then for task number 2, you're going to take that And then for the 3 empowering ones, you might write something like, I choose to believe that manifesting XYZ on or before the end of the quest is easy. I choose to believe that this manifestation shows up in a way that surprises me. I choose to believe that it's easy for me to manifest this and so much more into my life. Okay? So you're writing it out in a way where you write, I choose to believe, and then you're completing that. And remember, you need 3 for each one of these. So you need to take every single one and you start having at least 3 of them. Remember, what is really important is your emotional state and your energy. So when you're writing out, I choose to believe that this manifestation is now easy, allow yourself to feel that. Allow yourself to get into the frequency of that. Now, your mind, your conscious mind may pop in at some point. When you're writing out these positive beliefs and you're reaffirming this new reality and you're writing this computer software program, it's not uncommon for your unconscious to pop up and have a conscious thought come into your mind and go, yeah, right. I would like to believe that, but I don't believe that. I'm writing out, I choose to believe, but I don't believe right now. I don't believe that it's easy. I don't believe that's true. Allow that to come up. That's another clearing process through your mind. That's another purging process. And I promise you, if you stick with this, if you go deep with this, if you spend time reprogramming your belief system, you will get to a point where you become one with these beliefs. You wouldn't sit there and write out, I choose to believe the sky is blue. I choose to believe the sky is blue. I really believe the sky is blue. I really hope I believe that one day. You'd be like, the sky is blue. I know the sky is blue. I promise you, you'll get to a point as you condition yourself from the inside out where you won't even need to write out. That's easy to manifest. Because you'll be like, I know that's easy to manifest. That's just who I am. That's just what I believe. That's now truth. You have a deep frequency of knowing anchored into that, like we talked about in that previous lesson. Now, you might not get to that frequency of knowing overnight. This might take some time. This might take some commitment. This might take living and breathing and dancing into these new beliefs. But the only way to screw this up is to not do this. So go deep with this. Now, in order to help you accelerate this, once you've done those first 2 pieces, and only then, make sure you pause this if you haven't done those yet, you're going to go into a powerful energetic architecture activation. It's a shorter one, but it's going to allow you to start connecting with the version of you where you truly back yourself, where you have that next level of self-belief, and you're going to access this feeling state and this emotion of manifestation that I've been talking about through this lesson. So, once you've completed those first tasks, let's dive into the activation. Okay. Go ahead and allow yourself to sit or lie in a comfortable position, closing your eyes, turning inwards right now, grounding and anchoring yourself into place with your breath, and allowing yourself to lean into your intention to activate the version of you that already fully embodies the belief system that you have crafted and defined and written out in order to support your manifestations. Good. Allowing a red laser beam to shoot from your tailbone, anchoring you and grounding you into the crystalline core of the earth, and simultaneously allowing a golden laser beam of light to shoot up through your crown, connecting you to your unique soul star, allowing you to be guided, grounded, present, protected, and supported, heaven on earth embodied right here, right now, as you surround yourself with a ball of golden white light and drop any energies and vibrations out of your field that do not serve you. Allowing yourself to call in your divine guidance, divinely assigned in order to support you in upgrading your belief system as you lean even deeper into your intention and deep remembrance, remembering that you have full and complete access to this version of you that embodies such a powerful level of self-belief, allowing your manifestations to manifest with ease, with grace, and with flow. Beautiful. Now from this place, go ahead and pull up a mirror in front of you. That's it. And as you begin to notice and be aware of this mirror, you go ahead and you look into this mirror. And as you look into this mirror, you see a version of yourself. That's right. And as you connect with this version of yourself, you notice that in this mirror, you are looking at a version of you from your future that has come back all the way to right now in order to support you in this upgrade. As you continue to look at this version of you, you notice that this version of you has already integrated and embodied and stabilized the exact high-level belief system desired and required in order for you to truly embody the manifestations that you are looking to anchor into your reality. That's right. And take a moment to connect with this version of you. Notice this version of you. Notice what's different about them versus this version of you now. Notice what looks different, sounds different, feels different. That's it. Beautiful. And connecting with this version of you that's come back from your future all the way to right now in order to support you in integrating the next level of your belief system, the next level of self-belief. Go ahead and connect with this version, and you begin to notice that this version is starting to gently step out of the mirror and gently come towards you right now. That's right. Until this version of you is hovering right in front of you, close to your four-body system, close to your physical body, hovering right there. That's it. You may notice a sensation through your physical body, maybe even heat through your physical body, as you notice this version of you coming closer and closer and closer until it's just a few inches or a few centimeters away from you. That's right. Looking directly into the eyes right now of this version of you that has already embodied this high-level belief system. That's right. And now go ahead and gently allow this version of you to come even closer and closer and closer until this version of you gently touches your physical body and begins to merge into your physical body, becoming one with your physical body as every single layer of your being begins to fuse with every single layer of your being from your higher self that showed up with this integrated belief system. That's it. Allowing a full and complete fusion right now, becoming one with this version of you. You may feel this version of you within your physical body. You may just simply know that they have fully merged with you right now. Either way is absolutely perfect. You may feel a slight tingling within your brain or within your head as your unconscious mind and your conscious mind begin to receive these upgrades, dropping, dissolving, clearing any old beliefs out of your system now that no longer serve you and that are not of the highest and are no longer useful, and allowing these new layers of your belief system to come online, activate, wake up, turn on, and fire and wire, creating new neural pathways through your brain center, allowing an illumination of bright white light to allow parts of your brain that were lying dormant, allowing them to wake up right now and come online, activating your innate intelligence and noticing that as these facets of your consciousness come online, every single cell of your being begins to gently return to an even purer, even truer essence of who you are. You remember who you are. You remember how easy it is to embody this high-level belief system. You begin to remember how easy it is to truly embody self-belief and self-love at this deep, deep, deep level. That's it. And as you begin to access this deep feeling and this deep knowing of the integration of this belief system, go ahead and tune into the feeling of how easy your manifestations now feel, how normal your manifestations now feel, And allow that feeling, that state, that frequency, that vibration, that emotion to rush through every single cell of your being, allowing every single cell to wake up, wake up, wake up, and receive this feeling, this frequency, this vibration, this emotion. And from this place, this state, this energy, and this emotion, go ahead and double that feeling. That's it. Let it rush through every single cell of your being. And now go ahead and triple that feeling. That's it. Let it rush through every single cell, vibrating with every single cell right now as you begin to remember how good it feels to be you. You begin to remember how authentic this feels to truly be embodied in a higher version of yourself, the version of you that has now integrated, activated, and stabilized this high-level belief system at such a deep level. That's right. Beautiful. Allowing all of these shifts to upgrade, ground, integrate, and stabilize within your system. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. This is me. This is me. This is me. It is done. It is done. It is done. Beautiful, and allowing all of that to ground, anchor, stabilize into place. Requesting a full and complete upgrade continues of the integration of your new belief system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until it is fully actualized, integrated, stabilized, embodied, and complete. And may this activation continue with total ease, total grace, and total flow. Allowing all of this to stabilize and integrate as we begin to now close down the field, grounding this down, having so much gratitude for your guidance, so much gratitude for yourself, so much gratitude of that version of you that showed up from your future into right now in order to support you in this upgrade. That's it. And beautiful, and coming back to your breath, back to your body, and gently beginning to open your eyes. And welcome back, and welcome into your new integrated belief system. Take your time as always with this activation. Drink lots of water. This is a really deep, unconscious shift and activation. And then for your last piece of soul work, share with us what is now different. Connect to those feelings and those new emotional states. Maybe you want to journal, meditate, or write down what is now different, what feels different within you. What do you notice? And share that with the tribe. Share that with the group so we can witness you and celebrate you. Congratulations on another powerful lesson, and I am excited to deep dive into the next one with you.